Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos, and I ain't saying that. Nickelback kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like. Yeah, it goes like. Yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos, and I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like. Yeah, it goes like. I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my said he witnessed me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, "My town smaller than your town." Damn, y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos, and I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like. Yeah, it goes like. Yeah, it goes like.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller, because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Smith on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Lions have recovered. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
God damn it.
The game going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. 6 yards. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Throwing. Prescott. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's May. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And this is Smith with the ground.
Complete to Steve Smith. It's a gain of 11.
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. To the air, May. Going deep here for Bryant. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with May. He'll try to do it himself. Past the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
At
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw, it's May. This is caught. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Looking to throw, May. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And in for the Lions touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in. And the Lions post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
For the Terry into the tackle on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers, nothing.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. This time they stay on the ground. Good footwork at the 30. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Johnson to return it. Good open field tackling there. 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Powering his way forward. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A throw left side, lured in by the rookie wideout. back. His first catch so far. They've held it under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And quickly, they get to the line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Unable to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Now third down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Intercepted. A drive killer there. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And got his man complete. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the shotgun, May with it. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. That one a back marker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us.
Out of here.
Their time
Out
to
of
shine.
here.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And he spins through. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot?
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but takes it all the way into the end zone.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. A good drive that time to take 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 57 seconds to go. Now Dak. They've yet to dip the scoreboard tonight. Now they've got to do. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
As I say, this game has exactly been one for the Bucs. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one
What
too
the?
low.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just dropping a lot of confidence after the last one. Ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 34 yards. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
What size beer distributors?
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT.
Oochie coochie la la la. Oochie coochie.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. LA readies for its next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here's Prescott. To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Prescott from the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off people.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Charger drive about to get going. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a
Gotta pull the thorns out and love the pain in it. From the middle to the bottom.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback. And then certainly the 11 on the field. Both of these groups getting it done.
Here comes their offense to begin this series, and leading them to the field, as always, is the QB.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's a athlete, too.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10.
This is Jafari Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
May on first and 10. And there's a
God damn it.
Intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Smith to the air now. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there.
It's all about defense.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's on the in route. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen. But
Kincaid again.
For that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware.
Oh, what the fuck else?
Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there.
That was fucking passing or fucking fair.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hits his running back. Shoots away from one. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. To the air yet again, May. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play net gets him 17 yards.
17 more yards.
That is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's got about 9 on that run, partner.
Yeah, you like how I'm changing it up, huh? I think I'm gonna
Nice spot
fucking...
here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They go to Barkley again. He dodged the tackle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, itty bitty, itty kitty. Good mitty.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
Ralphie May.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams.
Hey, come and suck at these nuts. Suck at
The quick slant
bitches.
is so tough to defend that close to the goal line. And this time, it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Smith on 1st down. He's got it deep downfield. He takes it down to the 33. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down, Smith to throw. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Lions take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way
Jesse
he saw the field,
Mastermace
evaded
the third.
obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's May.
What?
Back-to-back
Get
passes
the
that
fuck
should have
out
been
of here.
intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half a foot. I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Hayward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Ajante Wester to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
They start the half to get them all. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to home. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Ah!
They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. Taken right at the 40. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To the air on 1st down, May. It's a screen to Barkley. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. May now from the gun.
Good
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Man, that's Kincaid. They hold him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
At the 21-yard line.
Hey. Yo. Dad. There's something going on over on Ross Street. There's like 6 fucking cop cars. Ice cream.
Operator.
Alright, I gotta get this done. I gotta go to bed.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Bounce outside, he is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
Brian.
Going play action, May.
Wow, get that.
He's taken down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And goal at the 14-yard line.
Toss play to Barkley. Who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But they stay with them after the interception.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. To throw. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. It's so lucky fan. And a hauling a heck of a super. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty.
Get the fuck out of here.
They were riding the high that came from that 4th down stop.
And
now they're experiencing the low as they have to head back out because of that penalty. Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. He'll look to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.
Yeah, she knows what the white knuckle is from her girlfriend, huh? Hey, baby, I made a comment about white knuckling, and, yeah, that's from last night when, our lesbo session was going on, so, yeah. I'm not gonna play a fucking full game just for fucking 6 fucking points. I can't fucking play this either. Fuck that.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's made. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
25-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Allen. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 Beautiful combination in the air there.
It's
The pass
beautiful.
downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great